Hi guys, and welcome to the Happy Artichoke. My name's Rachel, and today I'm going to give you a quick update on how I'm doing after thyroid surgery. So if you watched any of my other videos about recovery from thyroid surgery, you know that I gained about 10 to 15 pounds. I think a lot of it was muscle. So I've had a lot of fun in the gym lately. A lot of my personal records increased dramatically just from getting my thyroid removed. I was actually worried that I would decrease some of my strength and my endurance because of needing 6 weeks off after surgery, but that wasn't the case. I actually came back stronger than ever, which has been really fun. In terms of my mood, appetite, and sleep, I don't feel that a lot has changed except for that my appetite has gone down a little bit. I'm still hungry at the right times, but I'm not getting hungry hour and a half after I just ate, which has been really nice. My heart rate came down quite a bit to my normal number, which is in the 40s. So for the last 2 years, it was up in the 70s. Now that my thyroid's removed, my heart rate has been back to normal. I haven't had any of the palpitations or kind of the racing heart that I used to feel. You can see my scar is healing nicely, and I don't use very much on that. I use a little bit of vitamin E when I remember, so a couple times a week, and I just rub that on. But that's been healing really nicely. I did notice that I must have a little bit of nerve damage, probably from where they cut this, because I'm still a little bit tender here and I have a little bit of numbness, but it's not too noticeable. One of the main reasons that I discovered that I was hyperthyroid is because my husband and I couldn't get pregnant. So one of the things I've been watching for is my reproductive system health. And this might be TMI for some people, but I want this video to be useful. So my periods in the past when I was hyperthyroid were very, very light. They lasted about 2 days, and I could probably have used one tampon for the whole thing in terms of how light my flow was. Now I have much heavier periods. I would say they're probably normal, but they're heavy to me just from my history. They last about 4 days now, and thankfully I didn't also get any of those terrible symptoms like cramping or anything like that. Just a normal period. Not pregnant yet, but still being hopeful. I'm taking 112 micrograms of Synthroid right now, and my lab checkups are every couple months. So I had a normal level of TSH or thyroid hormone a couple weeks after surgery, and then I just had a repeat of that same lab a couple months later, about 3 months later, and my levels came back a little abnormal. So we do have to tweak my medications a little bit. I'm going to increase my Synthroid by about 12 micrograms and then recheck again in 6 to 8 weeks. So that was expected. We knew we'd probably have to play a little bit with the dosing of the medication. Not really a big deal. I don't have a lot of symptoms I'm worried about with that. That's expected. In terms of checkups with my doctors, it's pretty minimal. Right now we're in the middle of COVID, so a lot of things are telehealth or through my chart. I had a follow-up with my endocrinologist about 6 weeks after surgery, and then we've just been staying in touch by my chart. So one of the symptoms that I noticed after starting Synthroid after about 4 weeks was that my hair started falling out by the clumpfuls. That's the only negative thing that's happened so far, I would say, after my thyroid surgery. So my hair's a lot thinner than it used to be, but it is growing back. I can see little baby hairs growing in. But that was a little unnerving. So you can see, like, here, you can see my scalp, which you never would have been able to see before. So some of that is growing back. Some of it's growing back white. So it is what it is. I always say if I'm bald but pregnant, like, it'll all be worth it. So I think that's all my updates. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section, and feel free to subscribe. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.